Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to another Q Reviews. In this Q Review, we'll be going over Abigail by Radio Silence, who did one of my favorite horror movies in the last 10 years or so with Ready or Not with Samara Weaving. And of course, they are responsible for the Scream franchise, the new Scream, like the last two or whatever. And I really enjoyed those movies and I enjoyed what they're doing. I didn't even know they did this movie. I heard about this movie from Universal, but I didn't even see the trailer for this movie. So when I got a screener, I kind of knew what it was. And I'm hearing people saying that the trailer ruins the movie. Yeah, for sure it does. But like, it's basically about, these kidnappers. They're doing a job, a heist job. And they kidnap this girl and they bring her to this huge scary ass mansion, and it turns out that she's a vampire and she got plans of her own. That's the basic plot of it right there. But in the trailer, they show you that she is a vampire. You know what I'm saying? She's out for blood. This little girl is a little girl vampire and she's vicious and she's messing shit up. So, the people say it spoiled it from the trailer. They did show a lot in that trailer, so I didn't watch the trailer until I was like editing my video. Like, oh yeah, they show a lot in here, but I don't know how you sell this movie without saying she's a vampire. From the poster, I can tell she's a vampire because you got her looking up like that. Like, okay, well, yeah, she's definitely a vampire, you know what I'm saying? I want to see what it do. But when I seen this movie, I had no expectations from it because like Universal, they just pump out, you know what I'm saying, right, some garbage sometimes. They'll just give you any horror movie, super predictable, like, oh, okay, I seen that. I thought it was going to be like another Night Swim and I'll be disappointed, but I'm here to say, this movie actually is a lot of fucking bloody fun, bro. I didn't expect it. I say we got a pretty stacked cast here. We got Melissa Barrera from the Scream franchises. Man, I want to see her in another Scream. We also have Angus Cloud here, who was from Euphoria, who recently passed away. I really like that guy. I really like that guy. It's a shame that he passed away. If you want to see another good movie by Angus Cloud, check out, I think it's Your Lucky Day on Netflix. He's fantastic in that, and he's pretty good here too as well. We also had the fire actor Dan Stevenson here, and Carlo Esposito's in here for a little bit, and and Kevin Durant. I want to say Durant, but his name is Kevin Durant, not the basketball player. Kevin Durant was in that movie with Adam Sandler, Gemstones, Righteous Gemstones, though. There's some more characters that round out this cast that makes it fun. Now, like when I was watching this movie at first, I'm telling you, I wasn't really feeling it, bro. I don't know. Something about these characters, it was too jokey at first, but they're trying to keep it serious. All the jokes didn't land. I didn't like some of the characters, to be honest with you. Melissa Barrera was kind of getting on my nerves at first. And then the little girl, when she was, Abigail, when she was acting, I was like, I don't know, like, is she overdoing the nice little girl? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's about to happen. This movie is predictable, by the way. It's predictable. You know, the vampire girl's gonna turn to a vampire and start killing, you know what I'm saying, killing people. I mean, like, that's the movie right there. But like, at first I just wasn't feeling her. And Kevin Durant his character was so stupid. I didn't know whether to laugh or like, or I'm scratching my head. But I will say, like, when the jokes start to hit, they really started hitting. I really started to get a little laugh out of them, I will say this. Back to Abigail. Now, this movie takes a little bit to get going, but I was never bored. The pacing's always good. Now, when it's really get going, when Abigail started doing her thing, started doing her killing as a vampire, I was really in it. It like her personality switched like Bruce Wayne and Batman. When she was Abigail, she was a completely different person, and she really did the damn thing. Now, I will say, Radio Silence, I can tell, this is a horror comedy for sure. It's a horror comedy. If you looking for Talk to Me, no, this is not it. This is straight up fun, Dust to Dawn, Lost Boys. And speaking of Lost Boys, you can tell they had a lot of influence from 80s movies. Like, this is definitely inspired off Lost Boys, Fright Night, I would say. And it's a part that's even in the trailer that where this girl jumps into a pool and it's filled with dead bodies. That came directly from Poltergeist. Hopefully they didn't use real skeletons in this shit, but that came directly from Poltergeist. There's even a scene in this movie where Abigail is a ballerina. She's doing this dance or whatever. She's doing this super dance. Like, where do you think they got that from? They got the dance from Megan, because that did so well last year. And speaking of Megan's success, okay, we get a robot girl. Well, we get a vampire girl. Universal, like, so does she dance though? Yeah, she gonna do a dance. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And it's fine. It works in the movie. And I will say this: the carnage candy is nice in this movie. I was worried at first because it's one kill that happens off screen, I was like, and some like generic jump scares. I was like, I don't know. It looked like the studio, you know what I'm saying, just producing the factory thing. You know what I'm saying, I'm not inspired by that, but I will say by the second to, and especially into the third act, it gets bloody fucking crazy, bro. It gets really bloody, it get really violent, and I'm just like, yes, hell yeah, this to keep up this lunacy with this violence, you know what I'm saying? I'm into it. I'm having fun. I already accepted the fact that this is a horror comedy, and I think it works on that aspect. Dan Stevenson, probably the best actor in this movie, but he didn't have a whole lot to work with, but what he had to work with, I think he did good. Kevin Durant is funny. Abigail is great when she's full Abigail. It's not a lot of Carlos Esposito, but he's in there. He's all right though, you know. But I will say, like, you know, taking it back to the old 80s vampires, I'm glad to see vampires making a resurgence. I think this movie will do well with audience because it's just so damn fun. As far as horror goes, right at this second, this is my favorite horror movie of 2024. I think the only horror movie I've seen that come out, I might be wrong, is Night Swim, and I thought that movie was atrocious. I thought it was really bad, but this one, I'm having a shit ton of fun. I'm watching Late Night with the Devil, so I'll get my thoughts on that. But like, Abigail is a shit ton of fun. I was like, well, I want more. I'm fucking with you, Abigail. You know what I'm saying? If they make another one of these movies, if it's successful, I'll definitely watch some more Abigail. And that brings me to my score. So if I had that score, Abigail, I think I'm landing on a 3.5, but with rewatchability, I might go a 4. I mean, it got really fun at the end. It's predictable. This is the craziest vampire shit I ever seen, no. But I think if you want to go to the theater, if you got a date, this is a great date movie. If you want to wait till streaming, I think it's a great streaming movie, you know what I'm saying, to watch with like the kids, or it's a little bloody for kids, but you know, my kids can handle that type of thing. But I think it's just a fun watch for everybody, and it's highly entertaining, especially to that second and third act, which I really enjoy, the blood carnage. So yeah, that's my score. Have y'all seen Abigail? Y'all going to go see Abigail? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you like this video, go ahead, hit me that thumbs up. And if you really like this content, yeah, just go ahead, just subscribe to the channel. You know, I really appreciate it. It helps me out. And like Abigail, don't just stare at it, eat it. Peace, y'all.
I'm out cold, you hoes been exposed. Walk up on you slow with the flow and unload. You got more left for dead on the road. I strode when your car got towed.